Hey guys, welcome to Saturday Night Live. Tonight I'm going to do a little mega box battle. I have got some Revolution and some Select. These are two 24-25 basketball products that are currently on the shelves. Maybe you're curious about which one to buy. Maybe you just like watching battles. Well, we're going to find out who wins tonight. Let's do a little recap. So Select, this Select we are going to look for blue, pink, and orange cracked ice. Love me some cracked ice. Autos are possible, ultra rare crown jewels, and also ultra rare elephant and tiger prisms. Elephant, tiger, we got the whole damn zoo in that box. So some cool possibilities. And then Revolution, it's pretty simple. Kaboom. Pretty cool to have Kaboom in a retail product. Mega box exclusive Cosmo and Storm. There's everything else. Can see some numbered cards. But we're going case hit or bust tonight, guys. You know, there's a ton of value in a lot of the other cards in these products, especially this year. So we're going case hit or bust, and I haven't done too well with either of these products yet this year. So, you know, it's a numbers game. Eventually you got to hit something, right? Hoping tonight's the night. Let's go, baby. And if you don't already, please subscribe to the channel to see more battles, product reviews, Pokemon, sports cards, giveaways, and more. Trying to make my way to 10,000. Help me make it happen. I appreciate you. I'm gonna start with Select. I just did some Select hangers, by the way, new product. And I didn't do too hot on them, to be quite honest. So hoping this mega box delivers. And I have done both of these already. Long story short, I ordered these, or this, sent it to the wrong house. And then I ended up buying another one. And I didn't want to just I don't do a lot of repeat videos. So rather than just do a repeat of that, I decided to make it into a battle. Picked up the Select on the shelves at Walmart. And I've been seeing a lot of Select on the shelves around. So that kind of tells you these things are not flying off the shelves. Here we go. Select Mega. I have not even seen, not that I've watched a ton of videos, but I have not even seen anyone really hit anything great on either of these in the videos. So this is cool though. Nice. How about LeBron on the silver Lodestars? That's actually a pretty sweet card. Off to a good start. Very cool. I do like those Lodestars, especially when it's a special Lodestar. I'm just waiting for an elephant to pop out. Tell you the truth, I don't even know what an elephant looks like, but I think I'll be able to figure it out if I see one. How about Adam Bona on the purple and green? And that looks like an ice. We like the ice. We love the ice. People always want to know why do we like the ice so much. It's because the ice is nice. Let's go. Edie. I like the blue this year. That particular like royal blue, I like it. These things are all flippity flopped. How about Saloon on the silver? Just good old Kong. And then we got Bona on the ice. Not bad. This is already better than my hangers went. Paolo. McCain. How about Topic? So it's like, seems like you get an ice like in every pack. Sar. Klingon on the neon icons. I believe Jamal Sheed that this is the first time they put kabooms in a retail mega. think maybe they decided that they needed to beef up Revolution somehow, some way. Hey man, it's my number 2 dude. Thompson, how the Thompsons doing? I think Osar is kind of taking the cake a little bit. Cam Spencer on the Premier. I think it's cool when there's a case hit. You know, Panini makes so many different products, and they have their case hits. They got downtowns, they got kabooms. And I think it's cool that they can just take a case hit and slap it in a product. All right, that was an all base pack. Like, what if, you know, Revolution wasn't cutting it and they didn't do kabooms, but they were like, let's make downtown basketball downtown's castle. That'd be crazy. Speaking of which, I would absolutely love to get a Wemby downtown. How cool a card would that be? And or Ant-Man. Bronny. Currently working on designing my custom downtown of myself. Actually, I have a question about that. There's any techie people? Cody Williams. There's the Blue Ice last pack. Is there an elephant in there? Could there be? If anyone is really good with AI, I see all these people on Facebook where it's like 20 different pictures of themselves that AI has generated. It's a picture of them, but created by AI. Do you happen to know what program to use to do that? I need to make a caricature of myself. All right, guys, that'll do it for Select. Nothing too crazy, but I've done worse. Let's go kaboom hunting. I need to create, you know, an image of myself to put in a downtown card. And I think they're typically kind of, you know, cartoony looking. So I'm looking for some kind of AI program that you can take a picture, an existing picture of yourself, and turn it into AI, or like multiple AI versions. If you happen to know, please let me know in the comments. Appreciate you. And then I'm gonna pick just like, all right, here we go, Revolution. Pick some things that are personal to me, or maybe like some Tampa, Florida stuff. And that'll be awesome. Super excited about that. I've been looking for a long time to find someone that makes downtowns, and I finally found a guy on eBay. Nicola. Those are pretty cool cards. Even if they're not worth anything, they are cool looking. Let's give them a little credit for that. Dillingham. All right, we got LeBron's in both boxes. The Vortex. Oh, auto. Snap. Wow, that's a big boy. Kenneth Lofton Jr. for the Bulls. Not a massive auto, but pretty cool. I don't think I've ever pulled an auto out of Revolution, so it's neat to see. He went with the initials. Our boy Lofton, he's an initials guy. That's cool. Man. I'm trying, like, I have this way that I open cards that may or may not be the best way to do it, and I'm trying to, like, adjust. Maybe I should just stick to what I know. Always trying to do faster, better. Cam Christie. I kind of have this feeling, topic on the new wave, that because I got an auto That's probably gonna be my hit of the box. We'll see. Barkley. I was just listening to someone mention that arguably no one gets more attention on their videos than Jeff Wilson, or it looks like Geoff, sports card investor. So I hopped on his channel and I watched a few videos. He's got a bunch of videos of like how to invest in sports cards, things to not do when you invest in sports cards. I listened to a bunch of them while I was doing yard work. Cam Spencer. He has some good advice. I mean, I appreciate that he's just kind of cutting loose. Some stuff that's kind of just obvious. Stargazing with Ant-Man. Like one of the big videos, recent video was, he was talking about how important it is to buy like PSA 10s as opposed to 9s, saying that like 10s are worth more. It's like, yeah, we know that. Not all of us have 50 grand to drop on cards, but thanks. There's Castle. All right, we like that. We like that. Hardwood, Wemby. Hardwoods at times in the past have been a little more rare cards to get, but this year they're pretty easy. But still, that's cool. I like that. All right, guys, that'll do it. And that was kind of what I expected from these. Tough products, tough class. Who's gonna win? Sheesh, this is a tough one. I really like that. I'm a big Wemby guy, so I really like that. Wemby, we got a Castle parallel. Little Ant-Man, just nice to see Ant-Man. We did get an auto. Big Dog, Kenneth Lofton. We got LeBron on the Vortex. And that's that. So, you know, Wemby in the auto probably. I feel like the pile from Select is a little bigger. Maybe they're slightly thicker cards. Bronny. Castle. Klingon. We got some solid rookies, at least. Saloon Edie, we got like all the rookies. And probably my personal favorite is gonna be LeBron on the silver Lodestars. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. I think it comes down to like personal to you. Like, what do you like? I'm a big Wemby guy, so I like that hardwood. Maybe some people are more LeBron guys. The LeBron is probably a little more valuable card, but those are pretty close. I guess ultimately we just confirmed that these are tough boxes. It's a tough year, but regardless, always fun to do a little battle. Thanks for tuning in. Coming up, we will see. I'm pretty much caught up now from being out of town. So at this point, I will just be ripping new stuff as it comes out. We'll see what pops up next week. If you don't already, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday night and rest of your weekend. I'm going treasure hunting tomorrow. Nothing on deck to rip, but y'all have a good one, and peace.